Alright, what up YouTube? Doomnyc here with the deck doctor that you guys have all been waiting for. This is the Vennominaga deck that DisneyDreamers90 and Cyrussrulez have requested. Again, thank you guys for requesting this deck. It was a lot of fun building and a lot of fun playtesting. This is the build that I'm most happy with, so let's get started. Alright, first off, we got one Vennominaga, obviously. That's, the main card in the deck, so you gotta play that. Two Vennominons. It took me very long to take this down from 3. Like, I was really stubborn playing the deck. I always ran it with 3 because I just felt that I always wanted to have it, in the graveyard as quick as possible. But then it just turned out where games that I would lose is because I have like 2 of these in my hand. So I cut it down to 2, and I never ever draw multiples of this. So I think it's better that way. 1 Evil Dragon Nanta. Don't run more than 1 because while this card is really good, there's only 2 situations that I like this card. 1, if you draw it in your opening hand. That way, if you just have like 1 reptile in the grave or on the field, you can special summon this, and at the end turn, you blow up a card. The other one is late game at the very end. If you know you can't summon Vennominaga, then you can remove everything for him, and you have like a 4,000 beat stick, and he's destroying a card every turn. Other than that, I don't want to ever draw this in the middle of the game because that's just going to mess you up. You can't summon it because then, you don't want to ruin your chances to get Vennominaga on the field. So, there's a lot of ifs about this card, but running it at 1 is pretty good. And anytime I draw Snake Rain, I can always dump that card. 2 alligators, lion alligators. I would play this at 3, but can't fit it. This card is awesome in the deck. First off, it's 1900 attack, so already it's good. Secondly, it does piercing damage if there's another reptile on the field. So guess what? Your opponent thinks they can hide behind Spirit Reaper when you have Vennominaga on the field. Not so. If you summon this guy, Vennominaga now does piercing damage, which is crazy because guess what? More times than not, you'll end up winning the game. If you get Vennominaga on the field, you're going to win, period. Alright, let's just cut the crap right now. Once Vennominaga hits the field, you're going to win. But if you need to do piercing damage on like a defense position monster that can't be destroyed, this guy is the key right here. And of course, 3 counters on Vennominaga is game. So this guy is a must in the deck. You gotta play that. 3 Reptilian Nagas. I really like this card in the deck. This card is awesome. First of all, you can't be destroyed by battle, so it stalls you out a little bit, and it slows your opponent out. And then when you set it and they attack it, their monster's attack goes to 0 and it stays at 0. It wouldn't be so good if it went back to their original attack at the end phase, but nope. It stays at 0 permanently. That is awesome. That means you can destroy their stuff pretty much for free with anything in the deck. I love this card. This card's a must. You must play that. 3 Alien Ammonites. Just for a little extra synchro power in the deck, this is really good. The only problem with Disney Dreamers build that I didn't like was that with Alien Ammonite, she ran Alien Dog, or he ran Alien Dog. Listen, without the level 4, this kind of messes this guy's combo up. You need to have a level 4, so you'll see in the deck. 2 Alien Shock Troopers. Okay, multiple reasons why I'm running this over Alien Dog or anything else. First of all, it's level 4. So with Alien Ammonite, you get it back, you go level 5, which is way better than just going Armory Arm. Secondly, it's 1900 beat sticks, so it can go head to head with Thunder King, so you can bump heads with Thunder King, throw this in the grave, and then next summon play Ammonite and get your level 5. That's very good. Next, 2 Oshalons. This card's awesome in the deck. It's a searcher for reptile types that are 500 or less attack. Granted, you might be saying, well, why don't you play Sanguine? Sangan is a better searcher in the deck, but this guy's Reptile type, so he adds on to the attack for Phenomenon or Vennominaga, so that makes him very good. So I play 2 of those, not 3, because 3 kind of clogs it up a little bit. I tried it at 1, I tried it at 3, I tried it at 0. 2 is really good. 1 Reptilian Viper. Now, nobody's playing this in the deck, but you should play it. At least play 1 like how I'm playing it, because when you play Naga and they go 0 attack, if you have this in your hand on your turn, you summon this and you take their 0 attack Thunder King and then you synchro with it. So I mean, that's really good. Also, if Naga's on the field and you take their level 4, you can go Black Rose, blow up the field. It's really good, so I suggest that you play 1 of those. And the last monster I play is Tragodia. I run a lot of traps, kind of, so I don't want to play Gores. I much rather play Tragodia. It's way better, especially you get this out way faster, because with Naga, a lot of the times they can't destroy it right away, so they'll just use their monsters and attack it, especially when it goes to face-up attack position. So if you have Trago in your hand, you wait for that last attack, you summon Trago, then you have options. You know, you change the level. You can discard Phenomenon to take their level 8 Stardust. I mean, that's just broken. So that's the monster count. Now we go into the spells. Triple Snake Rain. I played this at 2 for the longest time. 3 is more consistent. Play this at 3. Disney Dreamers, you are playing it at 3, and just keep it that way. This card is too good. I always find myself, if I ever get myself in a pinch, I always want to have this so I can start my plays. So Snake Rain, run it at 3. It's really good. Triple Pot of Duality. Of course, draw power, search power. The most troublesome card to get in the deck is probably Rise of the Snake Deity. So Pot of Duality just adds consistency. 1 Allure. You play a lot of dark targets, so this card's pretty good. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and Double Space. No Heavy Storm. I side deck it. I set a lot, actually, and that's one of the main reasons why I don't main Heavy Storm, but it's in the side deck in case you need it. So that is the spells. Now let's go on to the traps. We play double Rise of the Snake Deity. Excuse me. Okay, there's a reason why you play 2 of these and you only play 1 Vennominaga. First of all, you don't want to have multiple Vennominagas to be dead in your hand. You don't ever want to draw that card, ever. Secondly, most of the time, if I get this first turn and I set it, it will get MST'd or Heavy Stormed or something like that. So it's good to have a backup copy in the deck. That's why running 2 is more consistent. And if you have 1 and you set up already, and you already got your Vennominaga on the field, you can just Snake Rain the other one. So that's just really good. Triple Offering the Snake Deity. Definitely you gotta play this. This card is so good in the deck. It's especially good for Naga when they attack it, go to 0, and then they're like, okay, they got a 0 attack monster, they need to set some back rows, and as soon as they do that, you chain this to your Naga and kill their back rows, and they're like, oh crap. This card's really good. 2 Fiendish Chains. For the lack of Veilers in the deck, this guy is really good, and I'll explain why I play this in a second. 2 Call of the Haunteds, another way to get Phenomenon on the field. With Call at 2, it's better to play because you have more options of stuff to bring back as opposed to Limit Reverse. So yeah, I like that. And 1 Solemn and 1 Starlight Road. Starlight Road for Dark Hole plays, for Torrential plays, you know. Anything that's going to destroy multiple, you know, especially Heavy Storm, you really want to save those Rise of the Snake Deity, so that really helps out the deck. So that's the main deck. We're going to go into the side real fast. Chimera Tech, double Cyber Dragon, Crow, double Maxi, double Thunder King, double Veiler, 1 Heavy Storm, double Solemn Warning. Notice I'm not playing this in the main deck. It's not that good, actually. I much rather control my opponent as opposed to paying 2,000 to negate summons. But in case you need to, like if you're playing plants, then you might want to put this in. And 2 Light Mirrors for agents. Okay, now for the extra deck, we got 1 Formula Synchron, and you can get this pretty easy. If you have Naga on the field and then you play Ammonite, you get back Trooper. You can sync Naga and Ammonite for Formula and then sync with the Trooper for a level 6, so that's pretty good. 2 Cosmic Fortress Golgars. Now this is why I play 2 Fiendish Chains and 2 Call of the Haunteds. A lot of the time what I end up doing, if I draw both Fiendish Chains, I will play both of them on the same monster, so that when I summon this guy, I can send both of them back, put 2 counters on a card, and then destroy a card. That makes Fiendish Chain and Call of the Haunted extremely good in the deck. So you have to play continuous cards with this guy. It's really good. 1 Allied Justice, 1 Android, because you never know when you might need life points. Bionic, level 6 Reptilian Hydra. You can get this with Reptilian Viper's effect, and all their monsters with 0 attack that attack Naga, they get destroyed automatically when this is synchro, so it's pretty good. 1 Black Rose, double Stardust because we play Starlight Road. 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Trishula. It's really easy to get out in the deck. 1 Utopia, 1 Roach, and 1 number 83 Galaxy Queen. Now, you're probably wondering, I mean, this is obviously a new card, and you're probably wondering, like, why is this in the deck? I'm gonna pretty much explain it to you as best as I can right now, because this is like situations that I've actually been in the game, so I can tell you that this works. Galaxy Queen requires 3 level 1s, and that's extremely easy to get in this deck. A lot of times, if you have like Ammonites, like 1 Ammonite in the grave because you synchroed with it or whatever, and you have a Naga on the field that's just absorbing, attacks, you can play Ammonite, a second one when you draw it, and instead of getting back the Trooper, you can get back the Ammonite because it's an alien card, and now you have 3 level 1s and you can go into Galaxy Queen. I've done this before, it works, and it's actually pretty good. Galaxy Queen, if you guys don't know, 3 level 1s, and basically you can discard a card and none of your monsters can be destroyed by battle or card effect. So basically she gets to do that for 3 turns. That's pretty broken. So you should definitely play this in the deck because it's possible. I've been able to get her out numerous times. So yeah, guys, that is the deck. Cyrussrulez and DisneyDreamers90. I hope you guys enjoy the deck. Test it out, play test it. Let me know what you guys think. I've play tested this deck now for I don't know how many weeks. So this is really good. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, YouTube, peace.